part would you most like to play, and what part would you cast yourself as a director?
I'm too sleepy to come up with that one, man.
This is James Marsters.
I think it's interesting when Richard III is played as if doesn't have a hump, and if his hand is not withered, and it's all in his brain. I saw a production where Richard III actually looked just normal and actually fairly good looking, and I thought it was terrifying because the guy was crazy and really insecure. So I would like to try a Richard. Who would I cast myself as? I guess Hotspur and Lear.
Cool.
Gentlemen, right there in beige, that's right.
Right. Okay, I'm part of a really rare breed of Buffy fans that actually likes Dawn Summers. I thought when she joined the cast, they really used her as a tool to bring your character into the fold with the beautiful scenes you had together. What was your working relationship with Michelle Trachtenberg, and how did you use her addition to the film, to the show, I mean, to bring your character a new dimension?
Everybody hear that? The gentleman who asked, who loves Dawn Summers, asked about a working relationship with Michelle Trachtenberg.
Michelle was a real professional, probably still is. She had come from a Nickelodeon show, I believe. I forget the name of it. Harriet the Spy. She was a lead in that, so she knew a set. Michelle was fabulous, very friendly, very, very excited to be on Buffy. She was a Buffy fan before she got cast, so she was just on cloud nine. I thought it was interesting though, because Joss unwittingly made my character the uber outsider. Like, he thought that I imperiled the theme of the show. Like, he always used to say, man, I don't like this Anne Rice stuff. I don't buy that Anne Rice stuff. And he wanted vampires to be ugly and very quickly killed. And he got talked into the character of Angel by David Greenwald, his writing partner, and Angel just took off like a shot, Anne Rice style. Bang! And he was not very pleased with that. And he cast me with, I had cut my own hair, I had brown hair, you know, I was wearing old clothes when I auditioned, and he didn't quite know what would happen after he put me through his magical works of getting glamorous. And he was really, really not happy that I was sexy. And because, again, the theme of the show was imperiled. And I understood that was all cool. So it was all about taking Spike down a notch, getting him, don't let him be a part of the group, get him outside, push him out. And unwittingly, he created, like, the show really speaks to everyone who thinks that they're an outsider, which is basically everybody in the world. And so you have a group of people that are outsiders, but of that group of nerds, there's another nerd that they don't even want to talk to, and that's Spike. But the thing is, the theme of the show is for outsiders, and he creates this uber outsider, right? And I started to notice when they added Dawn, that he tried to do that to her character. Put her on the outside, push her away, make her the annoying one, the irritate, where everyone's saying, oh, Dawn's so irritating like that. And it didn't really work. And I think maybe it's because he tried it with his conscious mind. He tried to do it on purpose as opposed to just had happened organically. And I kind of felt for Michelle Trachtenberg, actually, because she was very young. And right when she started playing the role, it was just like bad Dawn, bad Dawn, bad Dawn, bad Dawn. But she never gave up. So I respect her for that.
Next, let's take someone from back. Lady, lady.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Woohoo! You get to see Spike. Okay. My question is. Oh, I thought you said baby.
We'll get to you next. Baby number 1. Excellent.
Roller baby. Purple baby. Okay. Anyways, my question was, if there was anything about the character of Spike that, looking back on the whole series, you think, I wish I would have played that a little bit differently, or I wish maybe it had gone a different way. Is there anything, if you were going to go back, is there anything you would do with the character slightly differently where he gave you some leeway with your character?
Any elements of Spike that you played differently if you could?
0.
Babies love James Marsters, apparently.
They taste so good.
Can you repeat it, or could somebody midway relay it?
I just wanted to know when you got the size, did you know that Spike ended up being this big?
Oh. When I got the role of Spike, did I think that it was going to become this big? No way. I was Drusilla's boy toy. I was cast to die in 5 episodes. The original idea was that Buffy would sleep with Angel, and then Angel would become a jerk. I don't know when that happens in life. And that his first act of evil would be to kill Drusilla's boyfriend, me, and take up with Drusilla. And they pretty much did that, except they stuck me in a wheelchair, which I hated that wheelchair. So. But no, I pretty much thought that I was going to be fired at any time, the whole time. Because I knew that Joss was just that uncomfortable with my presence on the set.
Lady with the lovely hat.
I absolutely fell in love with Dr. Torchwood. What was it like working with John Barrowman, especially and
Working with Barrowman and the infamous kiss.
John Barrowman is a true hero. I love that man. He is a natural born leader. He talks a lot about his father. His father ran I think it was a textile plant. And he would follow his father onto the textile floor and just watch how he was a leader and how he got everybody going. I remember one time I blew a stunt. Actually, in that kissing fighting scene, I blew one of the gags when he throws me through the window. And I cut myself. But I didn't want to tell anybody I cut myself because if you blow a gag, they won't trust you with the next gag. So I tried to tape myself up with masking tape and stuff like that. I went back the next day, and I was bleeding through the costume. And John comes up and he goes, "Dude, you blew the stunt, didn't you?" I'm like, "Yeah, I really did." And he goes, "Go to your trailer, I'll get you a surgeon." And he got his own personal doctor to come to the set on the sly, and nobody knew about it. Stitched me up, cleaned me up, got me a new costume, got me back out, and nobody knew about it. And I just with respect to the kiss, man, for me, love scenes are not that sexy. When you're being paid to kiss somebody, and then someone orders you to do it, what is your job description anymore? So that goes through your head, and it's not that hot for me to think of myself that way. So it really comes down to who do I trust? Who's going to be a friend to me and get me through this slightly uncomfortable situation? And on that level, I'd rather kiss John than anybody I'd ever kissed on film. Except he's just got a shave on his left hand. Guys, really, if you want to get kisses from your women, brush your teeth and shave. And just a sub note, my girlfriend directed the kiss. She was sitting on a bar stool 5 feet away, and we'd do it, they'd say cut, we'd turn to Patricia, and Patricia would go, "Oh yeah. But you gotta do another one now."
Can I ask how you got involved with Torchwood? I mean, when you started shooting Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, had you seen any of season 1? How'd you get involved?
No, I was in London on a music tour, and my friend Lisa Power wouldn't come out and go to dinner, and she said, "Look, man, just let's order in, and because the new Doctor Who is on." And I was like, "Yeah, okay." I had no idea, but okay. And we're watching Doctor Who, and about 15 minutes go by, and I'm like, "Wow, that was a good episode, man. That was awesome. That went by so quickly." And I went and I looked at the clock, and I realized it was only a quarter over. And by the time the hour went by, there was enough for 4 episodes of US TV. The writing was so amazing. And I just thought, I want to be on that show. So we called Steve, my manager, and said, "Contact Russell and see if I can be on Doctor Who." And Russell said, "No, we don't need you on Doctor Who." But we have a spinoff. Are you interested in that? And I met with him and we talked about the idea of the show, and I thought it was great. Subversive show. I'm a subversive artist. I used to produce subversive theater, and just so you know, we subversives, we don't want to make the audience angry, but it often happens. So we have to be comfortable with it. The idea being that there are lies that we're taught without even knowing it, that when we're growing up by society, like, what are some of the lies? Old people are boring, you can buy cool, and gay people can't be heroes. And I thought that Russell was making a series about exposing one of those lies, and I'm just very proud that I was on board for that.